Today, we will talk about the meaning of human act, also the factors that shape their moral significance, whether if it's good or if it's bad. First, what is human act? Human act is an action done by a person deliberately, knowingly, and freely. Remember those three. Deliberately, meaning it is intentionally and with purpose. Knowingly is with awareness and understanding. And freely is about having a choice to do so without any coercion, constraint, or force. And it all proceeds from the intellect and will, the heart and the mind. In contrast to all of this, an act of man refers to those actions that happen naturally, instinctively, or involuntary. Example to this is blinking, breathing, digesting, and so on. Those who happen naturally, without full awareness, deliberation, or consent. Now let's talk about the essential elements of a human act. One is knowledge. Knowing of one's doing. The agent must be aware what one is doing, knowing the nature of the act, its context, and its consequences. Why does it matter? It matters because without knowledge, one cannot be fully morally responsible because they lack the information needed to do so. Two is freedom. The action must not be compelled by external force or internal constraint. The will must have the capacity to choose otherwise, to do or not to do. Why does it matter? If someone is forced or mentally impaired or coerced, their moral culpability is reduced or null because it is not by their will that they will act. 3 is voluntariness, wanting to do the act. The will must consent, the person must will the act and choose it with deliberation, not accidentally. Also, it is having the knowledge and freedom to do the act. Why does it matter? A voluntary act is morally praiseworthy or blameworthy because it implies doing something knowingly and willingly without any force or coercion. In contrast to this, involuntary or non-willed acts are less so or not so. Next, we will talk about the determinants of morality. What makes a human act good or bad? First, the object of the act. The act done, the deed itself. This refers to the kind of act chosen. An example to this is telling the truth, stealing, helping, and so on. When some acts are good, some are evil, some morally neutral, it all depends on their object. 2 are the intention. Why the agent acts, what goal, motive, or purpose is behind the action. Even a good object can be made bad by wrong intentions. Conversely, a good intention does not justify a bad object. 3. The circumstances. The external and internal conditioning surrounding the act. Who, when, where, how, and its consequences, and so on. While circumstances don't change the moral quality of the object itself, they can increase or diminish moral responsibility or affect whether the act is permissible or not. A classic principle to this is an evil from any defect in those determinants. Next, we will talk about the modifiers of a human act. These are factors that affect knowledge, freedom, and voluntariness. Remember the 3? Making an act less fully human, reducing moral culpability, or possibly excusing it. Some common ones are ignorance. It is vincible or invincible, meaning you could overcome it or not. 2 is passion, having the strong emotion or desire that may impair judgment or control. 3 is fear, which can force someone or constrain their freedom or their will. 4 is habit, a repeated action making an act more automatic, reducing deliberation or freedom. Next are some practical implementations and examples. 1. Example 1. An act of lying may be morally wrong if done with good intention does not make it right. If done out of ignorance that lying in that case causes harm, moral responsibility may be less. Example 2. Stealing to feed one's starving family. The intent and circumstances may mitigate culpability, but the object, stealing, remains morally problematic in many ethical frameworks. 3 is someone forced at gunpoint to perform an immoral act. Freedom is compromised. The act may not be fully voluntary, so moral blame may be reduced because it is not from your will. And finally, these are just some summary or key points to remember. Human act. Human acts are those done knowingly, freely, voluntarily. Those 3. Remember those 3. Knowingly, freely, voluntarily. If any of those are missing, the act may not be fully counted as a morally evaluated human act. Second is the determinants of morality. Our object, intention, and circumstances. And lastly, the modifiers, the factors that affect knowledge, freedom, or voluntariness. Those 4: ignorance, passion, fear, and habit. And that's all. Thank you for listening.